Alright, we're back! And it's Mario Odyssey time. Let's go bring this here. Bring this in. There we go. Alright. Hello. So we just came here to the Luncheon Kingdom because we have all the red or purple coins everywhere else, and there are 5 purple coins left in this area. We got Bowser's tux on. Let's go. So let's see what's growing on here. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get a good view of this place. It's very likely to be in just like a Podaboo place. Also, I love that the Odyssey's balloon appears to be getting bigger as I get more moons. And then, what are the purple coins here even? I don't like the way that they pull out the field of view here because like it makes it like not zoomed in. Like I click this to get a closer view of everything, and it does the opposite. What do you got here, Toad? Hello.
I'm looking for music that fits this theme. The theme is, I've become a monster. If you got that one, let me hear it.
I've become a monster. Yeah, but what I mean is that the camera goes forward like a couple feet to get into Mario's head, but then the field of view widens and pulls out. So the things that are directly in front of you in the camera appear further away after the camera goes forward a few feet to get into Mario's head. I've become a monster. Was there a spot where, like, an enemy became monstrous? Or, like, a friendly person? Or maybe this is just what everybody thinks when Mario possesses them. I'm gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about, you. And we're gonna come back later. Let's keep an eye out on everything. What about down in there? Have I ever possessed this particular Podaboo before? Also, this one. No, that's souvenir list. Capture list. Lava bubble, they call them. I wanted to see what it actually called them. Lava bubble? Come on. I'm a little disappointed in the answer that I got there. Alright, so they're like tomato-y looking things. We all know. Oh, right, you can run off the edges. I was testing it a little bit. Because I just spent a lot of time in the underwater kingdom, or the seaside kingdom, where if you're underwater as a Cheep, there's invisible walls around it, so I got used to the idea of pressing up against the edges just to do it. So, just 5 left in this whole place. They're probably in 2 different locations. I gotta stop doing that. I don't know what this is. Whoa! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Mario was running around grabbing his ass for far longer than I expected from that. You come to me. Oh, we already did this. I just want to jump around for fun, alright? So let's get doing that. Give me that. Give me that. Keep an eye out. Now I'm almost positive I've already gone back here. What I'm really anxious to get to is like going into all of the places. You know, there's stuff like, I'll never forget the Wooded Kingdom, how long I ran around the Wooded Kingdom before I eventually found out that the coins I was looking for were in a place, in a vine place, in a place that you get to from a vine. It's just a moon. Up in the clouds. So I'll have to make sure that I did that in this area. I don't know if I did the vine thing in every area. This whole kingdom is a big stew. Wait, where the hell am I? Man, I always think about the part in Naked Gun where it's showing his feet walking along the ground. Oh my gosh. It's showing his feet walking along the ground as he's like recounting the events so far of the case investigation. He's saying like, you know, who was this guy? And did he know about this? And if he did, then what about this? And if that, then what about this? And as he's walking, the ground beneath his feet like, eventually kind of leads away from the sidewalk and stuff, and he's asking all the questions. And if he did, then what about this? And where the hell was I? And then the camera goes up, and he's, like, outside the city and looks back. Just the, and where the hell was I? I love it. I think about it all the time. It's one of the many, many Naked Gun jokes that does not translate well to trying to explain it. Kind of legs you'd want to suck on for a day. Okay, I kind of got spoiled on something in this game by Nicole, but it's okay. I mean, things are going to get spoiled in this game, and you're going to have fun doing it regardless. There's these fancy lady Goombas. You see like the lady Goomba down there, way down there in the fancy hat? I could not figure out how to interact with them. Fuck! I could never figure out how to interact with the Goomba ladies. Look at her down here. Looking pretty. And she's, no, she's not playing this. She just looks at funny pictures on her phone all the time. And there'll be like GIFs of this game. Of people doing funny stuff in this game. A Goombette. There you go. Is Goombette something that's been in another game? Like, that sounds like a Super Paper Mario kind of thing. Or like Paper Mario in general. Come on! But anyway. Fucking shit. The other stacks of Goombas, the fucking NPC, it's like the NPC stacks of Goombas can run faster than your Mario stack of Goombas. I guess it's instinctual. Mario doesn't really know how to control these stacks. The problem is I'm using the wrong hole in the wall here. Alright, we're gonna get hit now. And we come over here, stack them up, come over here, but he was, okay, there we go. There we go. Stack them up. Uh-oh. And look at her. Oh, she's ripping and raring and ready to go. She found her dream Goomba. I'm not even gonna smash this stack of Goombas. Oh, wait, now she ran away. Well. I was gonna just let him be in Goomba love, but then she ran away when she saw me. I guess I should've. I didn't realize she was gonna come back though, as soon as I left. So that means when she leaves, or yo, I got him. Woo! It just means, you know, next time I can leave, and then she'll respawn, and then they'll just sit there in love forever, and that's good. That's great. That's good for everybody. All right, we've done it. We got all the purple coins here. That means we need to go to Crazy Cap. Where are they? Nicole did play a lot of Breath of the Wild, though. Look at this. The Goombas aren't in 4 stacks anymore. It's Polygoombi. Eh? Eh? I thought that she was only in love with one of the Goomba stacks. Perhaps the one on top? Oh, they were all just hopeful for Goombet. All right. And there we go. We bottom out. Done. Now we're Painter. We got this silly hat. Another silly hat for Mario. Hey, it's this guy. He's got the same hat as me. Oh, jeez. Look at this guy. He's having a good time. He's ready for the stew. And look at these guys. This guy's frying up this big hunk of meat. That looks great. Wait, you didn't even flip it. Try again. Oh, he's not even flipping it. That's fine. This guy's making some kind of, fried up thing. He's frying this. Oh, look at that. Look at his little cat bobbing around. Boop. Whammy wham wham wazzle. It does look like that guy, kinda. Look at all these crazy characters. How animated they all are. Here's Peach. I haven't spoken to Peach here yet. Yes! Hello again, Neener. Whoa, I kind of upset everything when I kicked those cans around. They like it. Oh, Peach is she's on vacation right now. She's going to each of these kingdoms to vacation. She's got an outfit for every one of them, just like Mario does. She is ready for some relaxation after the events of this game. Wait, that thing just said it needed 50 more. 50 more for what, you say? Well, that I also already know. I had plenty of fun discovery with this game. And then I've also seen a lot of stuff just around the internet. And that's fine too. I'm not too worried about it. Here's the Ruined Kingdom. Well, I didn't, no one spoiled it for me. I went to Obst's stream. I was watching Obst play, and he already unlocked the next thing. So, this place we're in here. Especially with, like, the way that it's crumbled. The way that the bridge just ends here. Out into clouds and shit. Like, just, I mean, what game pops into your head? You don't gotta be shy. A certain game popped into your head when you saw this. You were like, you know, this kind of looks like Castlevania. Oh man, Flex and I had the same thing. We said the same thing. It looks like Castlevania around here. I already got that too. There's supposed to be moons I didn't get yet. Whoa, no. Get me out of here. I want to put these torches out. What's up, Dragon Buddy? Act 2 from RE4. Oh, hey, Peach. Oh my god, this is the cutest fucking outfit. Alright, we got Peach in the Ruined Kingdom. How much platforming on this dragon can we do? Because, I mean, his... Flex, I learned something funny last night, and I want to know if you know. Did you know that The Rock was in an episode of Star Trek? Like, way early on in his acting career. Apparently. He was in an episode of Star Trek Voyager. I saw a clip of it, and he looked very in his element. It was like the planet, or the place that they were at, was like a gladiator type thing where they were making them fight, you know? And so, like, he comes out, you know, in like a wrestling outfit, kinda, because it's like it's a futuristic gladiator thing. He's looking around, he's giving them the people's eyebrow, everybody around, and then he talks shit to the person that he has to fight against. He's giving him the Klingon's eyebrow. The Enterprise's elbow and the I want to make a rock bottom joke, but I don't know enough about Star Trek. What the hell does this do? Well, we'll find out. What does this do? Oh. Oh, well, that's neat. I love how all of these outfits have an 8-bit version. Oh, whoa, that's just a platform? I thought it was a don't touch spot. I thought that the whole square was touchable, except for the red part. So these we want to be... Oh, okay. Gah! It's not like Mario 64 where you can just punch. There's a little delay on it because of the motion. Alright, yeah. There's gotta be more to this, right? Nothing. Bah. Oh my, I didn't expect it to bring me back here. Alright, this is fine. I'm just hunting for secrets, you know. But yeah, so there's no purple coins in this kingdom, so I just want to get all the moons while I'm here, because there's not very many. Kind of like what we did with the Cloud Kingdom. Except the Cloud Kingdom, I even got the ones from the Moon Rock, I think. Or maybe I got only the ones that weren't from the Moon Rock. I don't remember. I mean, we can just find out. Yeah, I got them all in the Moon Kingdom. Might as well just do that here. I didn't actually pay attention, though, to whether there was a Moon Rock. You don't crouch jump into the tight area. You just bonk your face. What are you talking about? I did a thing? Look, you gotta play these with a stick. It's a little different. The D-pad doesn't work for these sections. And it feels weird on a stick to do stuff. Right there, I accidentally went down that pipe. Ah! And it doesn't feel like Mario, it doesn't actually really feel very much like Mario Bros. 1, which you can probably see just from the way Mario behaves. These parts don't play as well as they look, but they are very fun and they're some of my favorite parts of the game nonetheless. These are still, like, my favorite thing in the game. I really, really love these parts. But, let me use the fucking D-pad, Nintendo. Okay, so that appears to be the next place. I don't know what you're talking about with bonking my face, though. Whoa. I don't know how I managed that. He just kind of slid in there. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to fucking come over here and do that and then follow it. However, it needs to destroy this to do everything I want it to do. I fucked that up. That wasn't on purpose, but I might as well say that it was so I can go get that other moon. Exactly, Mons. It helped. It helps. All right, so there we go. What's Flex talking about with face bonking? That part? Okay. Why don't you just bonk your face on your desk? Alright, so this time let's do this properly. Wait a second. Get this guy and go. Let's go. Ah, see, that's what it's supposed to do. And that gets me over here. Come on over here. And go bling. And go bling. Yeah. All right, they probably want me to go bottom, middle, orient the Mario just properly, top. It's a proven scientific fact that you jump farther in video games if you grunt, if you make a noise. Here we go! All right. Hey, and that's it. We got all 5 moons here. Except we didn't open the Pandora's box. I don't know. We'll do that someday. I mean, it's right down here. But you know what? I want to save a little bit more of this kingdom for later. Boom. That's the sound that makes. Boom. All right, Bowser's Kingdom. That's it, right? This is the last one. We've got all the purple coins everywhere else. Oh wait, except Moon Kingdom. I forgot Moon Kingdom even had any. I cut the mixer out, I yelled so loud. I think it only, I think it's that mic that causes that to happen. I don't know. I could test it right now if you want. I could see if I can cut the mixer out with just this mic. Fucking Fallout, man. I had way more fun with it yesterday, or whenever it was that I played it, than I did the first day. And the first day was fun. But like I was so focused on like doing my beginning stuff that I wasn't just like messing around. You'll want to use this shortcut. Alright, fine. How far am I in this? I have 450 moons. I have only 27 coins, purple coins left to get in Bowser's Kingdom. And then 9 left to get in the Moon Kingdom. And then I have all of the purple coins. And then I'll have to go back for moons. And I have a lot of moons to get. But I've completed the main story, as in I got credits to roll. And now I'm going back and collecting things. But I feel like I need to do the purple coins, there's some, before I can do like anything else. Just because I need to. Okay, so how am I going to get those down there? I think this goes to, like, the end, doesn't it? There's 2 bunnies here. Oh, hey, there's a flag I didn't grab there. I really like the music here, except for that one part where it goes at the end for some reason. That part's annoying. You'll want to use it. What if I don't want to use that shortcut? I want to get the coins I missed. Let's touch that. All right. Pew! There we go. Ugh, that part. I hate it. Oh, there's 3 more coins. Okay. I think I can get those ones from up here. I think Mario can make this jump. What do you guys think? Let's go. Oh no! I barely didn't make it. That's encouraging. Whoops. Alright, we gotta jump on that and long jump off of it. Yeah! I almost like didn't even use the dive. Because it looked unnecessary. Because it would be cooler. It's always cool to do the least you need to do, you know? Do I know anyone who has a Google Chromebook? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a Google laptop? So I don't think so. My sister had a tiny little laptop at one point, but that was like a long time ago. But it was a tiny laptop. I think it was called a netbook, but I'm not sure. It was like really small. And it couldn't do much outside web browsing and word processing. Which you don't even really have to say that a computer can word process. That's like the first thing that a computer does. As in, like, you know, when the idea of a home computer first was in the works, right? I imagine the first thing everybody wanted was to replace those, get those old typewriters out of there. Get him, get him. It's Poochie! Did you guys see that? It was Poochie. Oops, I really just wanted to push that button. I didn't think about the consequences of what that button does. Sometimes I just think about a button and I'm like, it's gonna feel weird if I don't push that button now. That's why I can't stand games that instantly skip cutscenes if you press like any button. It's because during a cutscene I have to like push some buttons. I have this just compulsive need to just press buttons. There's even more purple coins over there. That's why every once in a while the camera orients like that. It's not because I'm trying to do it because it would be beneficial to my gameplay. It's because sometimes I just feel like I need to push R and L. I never push them in this game, and sometimes I just gotta. Alright, we're down to only 15 purples left in this place. There were quite a few right at the end here, but I have a good feeling that a lot of them are not going to be around here anymore. Like, I kind of rushed the ending of this place, and that's why I missed all those. You know the phrase, let's get busy? Well, this dog gets busy, frequently and thoroughly. What are you talking about? Poochie? Are you talking about Poochie? There's one thing I know about Poochie, it's that he ain't stupid. Okay, here we are. I have not had very much food today. Oh, there's more right there. Man, these ones were all out in the open and I was just stupid. Man, you can get so much. Fuck! That's what an executive says about, oh, about Poochie on The Simpsons. Okay. We're talking about different Poochies. I see now. Man, you know what I've been noticing more and more lately? Netflix sucks. There's nothing on it. Like recently I was rewatching It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny is great. However, I just heard today that that's not going to be on there anymore after November. I think like in December or something. They're getting rid of that from Netflix. That is funny, Flex. Poochie is like a joke character that's corporate stiffs trying to design something to appeal to kids, and the actual character is like Sonic. I don't think anybody thinks Sonic is hilarious. I think it's one of those things where it doesn't take very much effort to spell it that way instead of spelling it normally. And it's maybe slightly funnier than if you didn't. Because Sonic is a janky character, and they spell his name jankily. What does it take? What's Ouija? Is that Luigi? Ugh, I've never seen Ouija. Is it like a Ouija board? Whoa, I haven't done this thing. By the way, I don't know if you... I killed him. Maybe I have seen Ouija and I just didn't know what it meant, so I didn't remember it. This is the best power, by the way, this little bird here, and you can nose people or beak people. Boop. Boop. Bip, 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 bip. Yep, I saw those. Ooh, and then there's 3 up here. Oh, I know how to get those. Okay. I saw those, but I wasn't sure how to get them at first, but it's obvious. It's obvious. Just come over here and go, whoop! Got him. Fuck! He beaked me. I gotta stop throwing my hat that. Oh, dude. So I think this year I'm going to try to take advantage of Cyber Monday a little bit more. For gifts and stuff. I've never really done it. Oh, I always forget that you can release Y So does that mean that I've never been up here? Also, what's this? Oh, look at that. A fun way to get down after we do the subzone. Whoa! Here we go! I really like getting a stack and then having the rest of it fall onto Mario's head. It reminds me of in Crash Bandicoot when you break a stack of boxes and then stand under it and the rest of them break on your head, and it's fun. Alright, so we're all the way down to just 6 left. Boy, I'm getting these way faster than I expected. I mean, I guess that's to expect with the relatively linear level. I just gotta, like, go through the level backwards and look around. Have you seen the Louis C.K. thing where he's talking about Helios? And no, not Helios, Achilles. He's talking about Achilles and like, the joke, there's a lot of different parts to the joke where he's talking about different things. But one of the things is just how like, what like an entitled brat Achilles had to have been to fuck up the great thing that his mom did for him. Like, he could have just worn a big shoe and be careful. But instead, he was probably just running around like, I'm Achilles. I don't have to care about anything because my mom dipped me. Because she dipped him in the river Styx, and that's why his heel is not protected, because she had to hold him by the heel to dip him. Because my mom dipped me. Ah! Purple coins. I know I've been in there. Why didn't she dip her hand in fully to submerge him? Well, that's how the joke started, is that he was saying that his daughter asked him, why didn't she just dip him twice from each heel? And firstly, you know, you think like, oh yeah, you know, smart kid. But then, but so yeah, the joke started as the idea, as that idea, like like Achilles' mom could have just done a little bit more to get 100% coverage on him. But at the same time, it's like, how much do you have to do for these fucking kids? It's never enough. Making 99% of his body impervious to everything was not enough for this kid, for this fucking little brat. And that's how it got into the joke. He could have just worn a big shoe and be careful. But instead, he was probably just an asshole. Why does it always say super effective? Because I decided to name the Twitch show. I guess we gotta roll the intro. Kipo doesn't know what he's watching. He doesn't know what he's watching. Roll the intro. Fucking where is it? There it is. Roll it! Yeah, that's it. It's me. Hi. Hi. I'm Dash. Dash is me. Let's go. We're playing Mario is what's happening. And here we go. I made that intro for a different thing, so I hope no one came over here from YouTube and is like, yo, this guy made one intro and he just repurposed it for Twitch instead of, you know, even though he made it for that YouTube show that he doesn't do anymore. I do want to start doing YouTube game reviews again, though. Because I play a lot of games on stream, and it would be nice to just do a quick little, hey, I just played this game, and this is what I thought about it kind of thing. It would be easy to do. It would get more people to watch the stream, probably. Maybe. I don't know. YouTube and Twitch are kind of different audiences, even though I personally watch both. I don't watch Let's Plays on YouTube, though. I've got Twitch for that. Review Fallout 4? Well, I'd have to play Fallout 4. And I just don't really want to play Fallout 4. Whoa! I didn't do that before. Yeah, the only really, like, long Let's Play I ever really watched on YouTube is, Oni Plays Dark Souls. However, that can't be true. There's gotta be something else that I watched. But I can't really think of it. There's gotta be something, though. Yeah, people love Minecraft videos. I was telling somebody that I work with about the Twitch show. And he said, oh yeah, his son watches that stuff all the time. And he talked a little bit more about it, and it sounds like his son just watches Minecraft Let's Plays on YouTube all the time. Yeah, kids love Minecraft like, you know, our generation loved Legos, right? I mean, it's just electric Legos, really, at some point. And people complain about, like, I don't know how many people really complain about this kind of stuff anymore, but people complain about the idea of, like, let's say a kid, instead of playing with Legos, plays Minecraft. And it's like, you know, you can complain about the idea that the kid's not learning how to be mechanically proficient with his hands. I mean, they are in some way, you know, with basic hand-eye coordination, and just using a controller is good. But, you know, the idea of fitting things together and having balance and motor skills and that kind of stuff, you know, you get less of that. Where was I going with this? I had an actual point. The watch thing in the chat? What are you talking about? Let me look for it. Because I think, are you talking about the thing that Delano had? That was so long ago, he's not even in chat anymore. Dash. I'm trying to run a Twitch show here, Kelp. I'm not gonna watch your YouTube video. But if you whisper it to Dash_retro, I'll try to watch it later. Type watch into chat. What are you talking about here? Watch. I got nothing. But anyway, okay, so where the hell was I going with that? I was talking about the idea that kids... I think basically what I was just going to say is that Lego and Minecraft are different things, and they're both good for kids. That's all. I had a point before I started talking, but I lost it. Uh-oh. Where am I going here? Did I, like, see a... Wait a minute, I've done this already. I've already been up here. You're supposed to bring a birdo up here, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm getting really hungry because I don't have a Soylent right now, and I am neglecting getting one because I'm playing a video game. I'm doing the thing that people make fun of kids like me for doing, which is forgetting to eat. By the way, Kelp, I'm not making fun. This is, I just like to point this kind of stuff out when I see it. In the US, I've never ever heard somebody say that they played Lego. But everybody not from the US says they played Lego. And I think that's a funny thing. It's just something I noticed. Everybody not from the US says talks about playing Lego. But everybody from the US says that they played with Legos. That's what I would say. I played with Legos. Played Lego. I'm not forgetting to eat. I'm intentionally not eating. Well, that's what I'm doing now that I have remembered. Now that my stomach just rumbled, I remembered. I was forgetting to eat, but then my stomach reminded me and I'm refusing. But I get I get why it would be a confusing distinction, because like, or even improper to say you played with Legos, because it's not improper, but I understand why it would be a confusing distinction, because like maybe to somebody who learned English second or just is not from the US, the idea of playing with Legos makes it sound like you're playing some kind of game and the Lego pieces are participating. You're playing with Legos. I'm playing with Legos. But nah. To me it means I am manipulating Legos in a way that is fun for me. I'm playing with them. Like you're playing with your food, you know? Stop playing with your food and eat it. Oh, I am thinking about food a lot. But I'm certainly not consistent about it. I'm not going to say I played with my Nintendo Switch. I would say I played Nintendo Switch. I played Mario. I didn't play with Mario Odyssey. But the difference is that Mario Odyssey is a game that I play, and I don't see Legos as a game. I see Legos as individual objects, individual little toy things that you play with. Yo, I just want to find these 3 purple coins, dog. There's only 3 left. And I feel like I ran past some already. Yeah, there's a 50% chance that Nicole is sleeping. Sometimes she falls asleep. Nah, it's less than 50%. It's not that big of a chance. But she is definitely watching a video blog on YouTube. King asked me one time if I enjoy vloggers, and I responded about the fact that I don't like the way that vlogs are edited. Just the way that they talk in front of a camera of just a shot of their face, and they just sit there and talk, and then they cut out every little space of time that their voice isn't happening, so that it's just like cut sentence, sentence, sentence. And I think that that's really annoying, and I don't like it, and it bothers me to watch it. That was my response. But I probably should bring up that Nicole loves vlogs. She watches them all day, every day. I hear someone walking around upstairs. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Thank you. I forgot to eat, and then I got really hungry, and now I refuse to go out and leave this game. See, I see what Flex is doing here. He's saving me from having to order pizza later. Because what I always do is I don't eat all day, and then in the evening at 11 p.m. when I'm done streaming, I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. I better just order a pizza. I've been drinking Soylent with a straw to see if it makes my lips feel better. Yeah, Kelp. I mean, before Soylent happened, I basically ate 1 meal a day. I would have like a cup of coffee or something like that in the morning. And then at like 6 p.m. I would just have one giant meal. Oh, I would have been doing things differently a long time ago if I was in danger of dying. I think. I mean, I guess you never know. Sometimes people just die. But I'm glad you care about my well-being. You know what is another weird thing about Twitch? And this is a really weird thing about Twitch. And it's very interesting to me because it's the beginnings of the thing that, like, a lot of things that depict the future kind of make fun of the idea of, not make fun of, but include the idea of. Like in South Park, the people from the future all have the same dialect and they're all the same race. That idea of homogenization, like global homogenization, not only like physically with races, but with language. I notice myself using phrases that are not from where I'm from. Because I watch Twitch so much that, like, I hear people from other places say things that people from other places say so much that they start to enter my dialect a little bit. Like every once in a while, I say y'all. If you're not from the United States, allow me to explain that y'all is something that people from the southern United States say. Not people from northern United States like us. We don't say y'all. Nobody growing up said that. But sometimes now I say it. Because I hear it all the time because of Twitch. And I think that's very interesting. I've also noticed myself saying bollocks. Bollocks is not a word that people in the United States say. But I watch a lot of streamers from the UK. And I work with a lot of people from the UK. And sometimes it's just the word that sounds the best for what you're trying to express. No, you didn't say something, but when I said the thing that I'm glad you care about me, the thing that I thought in my head before I actually said it was, I'm glad y'all care about me. I thought that in my head and then decided not to say it, but it got me talking about this. Rubbish. Yeah, I love the word rubbish. But rubbish is not a United States word. So yeah, I think that's interesting and fun. I feel like it was around here that I saw those other purple coins I didn't get. So Bob's your uncle. Oh, yeah, I just heard. I have been hearing that phrase lately. Bob's your uncle. They were just talking about it on Peebo's stream. And what was the other thing? There was so Bob's your uncle, and there was be as you mean to carry on, or something is like a phrase. Be as you mean to carry on, or it's I'm probably mixing up a couple words, but it's something that just means do as you, you know. Like, act as you mean to stay. Well, they said they usually say it as like a joking thing. Like if you screw something up, if you trip and drop something, people joke, you know, oh, be as you mean to carry on, like you do that all the time, you know, or jokingly telling you, like, oh yeah, that's you, just do it. Just be a klutz. I don't know, it's a weird phrase, and that's why they were talking about it. Wait, this isn't where I was suspicious of. These little things right here remind me of The Witness. Phthalo blue. Wait, why are you saying titanium white and phthalo blue? What's the Bob Ross stuff? Because he said Bob's your uncle, and that made you think of Bob Ross, and you said titanium white, and then that made Flex think of Bob Ross, and so he said phthalo blue. Which is also interesting, because I didn't know how to spell that, but now I do. Oh my fucking... Peach is in a kimono with a boo mask. This is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in a video game. And she still has the brooch, but the brooch is on her kimono. That's, or on her obi, I mean. That's so fucking cute. And you know. Oh, anyway, we get a power moon also. What a weeb. Yeah. Well, no, like, I know what an obi is, but I don't know whether this is a kimono or a yukata. So I'm not weeb enough to know that. I don't really know what a yukata is. And actually, okay, I'm going to guess right now, I'm going to guess that this is actually a yukata. And the reason I'm guessing that is because it is not extravagantly fancy. But that's just me not knowing very much and just guessing. Based on the fact that from what I know a little bit, kimonos are like really fancy. The hell is this? I don't know if I went in here before. Uh-oh. Okay. I swallowed some Soylent down my lung hole, and then I realized looking around that I didn't have any water. Should we get a chair strim emote? We should have an emote for that. Yay. Diving platform. Oh, yo. Oh, that's fun. I do it every fucking day, Flex, and it's annoying. Wait, I can skip this. Alright, as I talk, hopefully the air going out the lungs, as well as the vibrating of the throat, will all just slowly force the rest of this liquid back out. Back out and into my mouth, and then I can swallow it properly. Anyway, where are these purple coins? There are 3 more in this entire world. Woo! Oh shit, what were we talking about? How do you get up there? That could be it. Oh. Wait, that's the aquarium place already? Oh man, we're almost back at the end again. What is that over there? Have I been there? I don't know if I've been over there. Do-do-do-do, ba-boo-ba-ba. So Flex, when you get a Switch, what color Joy-Cons are you gonna get? I don't know if you can even really choose. The Mario Odyssey bundle comes with red ones. Like Mario Red. For both of them. The one I have is neon red on the right and neon blue on the left. You can get ones that are gray. And then I think there were Splatoon 2 ones also that were like neon pink and green. And those ones were really cool. I thought they were really cool. So I want to get over there with the bird thing. Bip bip. This gray sounds cool. I had to decide, you know, gray is gray is always cool. Black is always cool. But I went with the colors. I thought it was a little cuter. Okay, so the place I'm not sure I've ever been is... back here as the bird. Shit! Wasn't there a whole thing I saw? Where was that? Alright, now I'm confused. Oh, it's down here! There is a moon there. Oh, and there's just a bird right there for you to do it with. Alright, so look for those purples. Ah, none, huh? Just beat the dead. Now you gotta use odorless paint thinner. I don't remember the thing he says after pointing out that you need to use odorless paint thinner. Oh. Nope. Three more, and remember any... He's missing most of one of his fingers on his offhand. I have not noticed that. I should go back to watching Joy of Painting while I'm working. So I was doing that for a while, and it's a really good thing to have on while I'm working. Because it's just nice to listen to him talk, and then I can just glance over every once in a while and see the progress. But like, I started just watching different Twitch streams instead. Like Pistachio streams while I'm working, and that's usually just what I watch. And then lately though, I think that Twitch isn't great though, because I tend to get distracted by Twitch, and so so lately I've actually gone back to just listening to podcasts. I started yeah, I don't know, Flex. It's kind of terrible. But yeah, I started listening to the latest Bombcast. I've been listening to the CU podcast again. And those are the only ones I listen to, but there you go. Have I seen this? I don't know if I've seen this yet. I probably have a bunch of duplicate pictures. Oh, you know what? I was thinking that the 3 that I missed are pretty likely to be over here. Because I got just a bunch in a row when I was over here, you know? And we've got like maybe a couple sub areas I haven't been into. Like, is this a shortcut? No, this is just a place I haven't been. Very likely to have some purples. Okay. I'm getting it. Well, this looks fun. Wait, that one, it doesn't look like we actually need. Because you can't get up there anyway. Or maybe you need it to get over here. Okay. What is that? Sorry about all this coughing, it's because of the inhalation thing. Alright, so... Oh, okay, it's gonna keep moving. Perfect. It's funny that his mustache doesn't go... isn't furry on this. Like, the face changes to Mario's face. But it's not like other things where they gain his mustache. This is neat. I like this room a lot. It's not super tough. But it's neat. Very, very creative. It's one of those puzzles where I always think, like, it might not seem the most challenging thing, but like, if I designed this puzzle, I'd be proud of it. I'd be very proud of it. Here we go! Oh! That's interesting that there were two for doing the same thing. Alright, and then just a quick search for any purples that I may have missed. But that's true about the speed of Bob Ross, though, Flex. I mean, those trees live in his fan brush. Sometimes you just gotta scare those little rascals out. Hey Seb, it's going great. We're down to our last 2 kingdoms for purple coins. I've got all the purple coins but 3 in this one. We're looking for the final 3 right now. And then the last thing is just the Moon Kingdom. And once I'm done with that, we get to do the Dark Side of the Moon, which is just tons of fun platforming. I've already done some of the Dark Side. And everything I've done on it has just been super, super fun, super challenging. I've just over 450. And the Odyssey is telling me, oh, you just need 50 more. And I'm like, 50 more to what? Except, I do already know. But I'm very excited for it. How many moons in total? I don't know, but there's a lot, kind of too many. If I have one complaint about this game, I think there's too many moons. Okay, let's see if there are any more purples in here that I missed. Because we got those 3, but let's just make sure there aren't more. What? Exactly, Seb. You get all these moons in here, and suddenly the tides are all fucked up and don't know what to do, and it's just not... It's not optimal for anybody. Oh, that's the shortcut? Okay, let's get over to the other side then. Just 3 more, just 3 little purple bastards hanging out somewhere. Fuck. Wow, look at the draw distance on those coins. Right, okay, that was the treasure vault. I do think going backward is better for finding this stuff. Alright, we've already put the seed in the thing and checked out the vine place. It's not that. But you always gotta check it out a little bit. And we checked out the place that was below that spot, but what about down there? We've already seen that. Okay, okay. Whoops. Oh, get him. His death cry kind of reminded me of the old like Yahoo thing. Yahoo! Remember when Microsoft introduced avatars? Microsoft made the Kinect and introduced avatars on their system while they were shit-talking Nintendo and their motion controls not being good. Okay, so those three up there I already got. Yeah, yeah. We're just doing one more very thorough run through the level. And if I don't see him this time, I'm going to take a particular interest in places that are enclosed, like pipes, sub-areas. Now, I found this part to be very difficult last time, but I'm going to do it again because I'm having trouble here. Oh, there, I just did it my first try. Perfect. Okay, no purple coins in here, just making sure. Oh, man. Okay. All this news around games that are not games that I care about anyway, and I'm not going to play, so there's not much reason for me to shit talk them. But so Activision made this patent for loot boxes, right? Or for a way to tantalize players into spending money on microtransactions in their games. We all heard about this, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess I'll sum it up this way. So, Activision patented a system that will do some kind of ambiguous magic that they didn't explain to guess or to try to figure out your spending habits or your, things that you are likely to spend money on in the game, if you knew about them or if you saw them. And then when those parameters are defined, when they've got that info, this system would purposefully matchmake you against a higher skill level player who has the thing that they have decided you would probably like. And then in that game, should that player, kill you or something, it just does the thing that it probably does all the time in the game, where if a player with something better than you kills you, it says, hey, this player's using that thing, you think you want to buy it? It'll do that. So it purposely matchmakes you against somebody who has a thing that they think you will find particularly interesting. And then if and when that player does well against you, they say, they've got this thing that we think that you might like. Would you like to spend more money on our game and buy it? And if you do, then the cycle repeats with you then being the player that the game is showing off to somebody else. The next person in line who may be interested in this item, they will matchmake you against. And this is a system that Activision has patented, which a patent only means so much. But that's a thing. So, everybody's kind of got their eye on Activision because of that. And what kind of bullshittery they might be up to. Yeah, the next sucker. So everybody's kind of got their eye on Activision right now because of that. I was just hearing about something. Please correct me if I'm wrong about the details on this one, because I only just heard about this. But it's like, there's some kind of, I don't know if this is in Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty, but there's some kind of social ranking in the game that you can level up with, and that earns you some of the loot boxes for free. And one of the things that you can do to rank up your social level or something is to watch in on other players opening loot boxes. You can view another player's loot box opening and then be rewarded with in-game points for that. Which is so weird and just I just wonder how sleazy it is under the hood, surely you're not watching it live. That wouldn't really make very much sense. It would be hard to set that up, right? You would have to be watching something that happened in the past, which would give Activision 100% full, easy control, hard not to do the control of purposefully showing you only good loot boxes, They could so much have the odds of what they show you be different from the actual odds of the payout. But yeah, it totally flex. The AAA games industry is fucking gross. Except Nintendo. Nintendo is still just doing their own thing, which is great. Nintendo, keep doing what you do, you guys. This game's fucking rad. You know why this game's rad? Because Nintendo was like, hey, I bet we can make a lot of money if we make it, because it's a, you know, money is a big part of it. You gotta be able to make a lot of money so that you can make better, you know, not necessarily better, but so that you can up production on making even more stuff. So money is part of it, but Nintendo is the only company, it seems, or one of them, that still just says, okay, I've got this idea on how we can make a whole bunch of money. We make a game that's really fucking rad. So when people play it, they're like, holy shit, this game's great. And then they talk about how great it is, and they show other people how great it is. And then everybody hears about how great the game is, and so they all buy it. And then we make a whole bunch of money. And they're like, you know, so few companies seem to still be on that. Every other company is just on these things where it's like, okay, sure, that might make money, but it's a lot easier to instead just make a game that is really exploitative and gross. Like, take a game franchise that has been good and that people like because it has been good in the past, and then rebalance it. Take the game that people already like and rebalance it. Take away things that they used to give out for free and instead put them in loot boxes to tantalize players into purchasing the stuff instead. Like, and here's what I mean by rebalancing, is that in Call of Duty, you used to be able to earn like gun skins and outfits for your character and that kind of stuff. You used to earn that stuff just by playing the game and leveling up. But now, instead, you get that. So I'll get into that, Foxy. I will get into the things that Nintendo does wrong in a minute. Instead, with Call of Duty, instead of you earning those goods by playing the game, it's like you get those things randomly through drops from loot boxes, where by doing something in the game, you can earn loot boxes that will give you these random rewards. And if I stopped talking there, you'd be like, yeah, so that's fine. But the thing is that then they want you to be able to buy these loot boxes separately without earning them in-game. And in order to make that marketable, they have to rebalance the game in order to give you these loot boxes at a significantly reduced rate from how you used to earn this stuff in-game. Otherwise, there's no reason to buy the loot boxes because the game is already balanced and fun. And that kind of stuff is fucked. Okay. So on to what Foxy says. Nintendo added DLC to Zelda and microtransactions through overpriced action figures to tantalize players into purchasing them. Alright, let's talk about that. That's a great subject. There is DLC in Zelda. I don't like that there's DLC in Zelda because I don't like DLC. Now, one thing that I can say about Zelda is that it feels like a complete game. Let's look at the positives for a minute. It feels like a complete game. It feels like more than a complete game. There is lots to do in Zelda. Zelda, without any of the DLC, is a 10 out of 10 masterful game that is 100% more than worth the price. You get lots and lots of video game out of Zelda. It is an amazing, amazing game. However, let's look at what they did move to to DLC. Master mode, hard mode. Yeah, that's a little shitty that that's not in the game. Hey, Kitten Princess. It's a little shitty that that's not in the game because, like, that's something that was in Link Between Worlds, you know? Link Between Worlds just has. Link Between Worlds just has Master Mode in it. You know what didn't just have Master Mode? Ocarina of Time. But anyway, the other thing is like the trials. They give you like some kind of big trial cave or something in Zelda with the DLC. Yeah, that sucks. Twilight Princess had a trial pit. I think, yeah, Wind Waker had a trial pit, you know, it wasn't DLC. So, yes, it's shitty that Nintendo has dipped their feet a little bit in the DLC. What I don't agree with is you're equating microtransactions to amiibo figurines. Because I don't believe that the existence of those figurines has affected the balance of a game. From what I've heard about amiibos, for example, in this game, for example, is that they tell you where the purple coins are. That sounds stupid, and I actively don't want that in my game, because finding the purple coins is rewarding. So the thing that you're describing to me with microtransactions is something that I specifically don't want in the game. Or it unlocks outfits for you. Again, I'm more indifferent on that one, but I certainly I 100% think that this game is perfectly balanced with the coins. Like, I am on a slow and steady profit on my coins, buying everything that I am able to buy. And eventually that profit is going to get me up to all 9s, which will get me the skeleton costume. And that's great. This game, without amiibo, is perfectly balanced. So far. The other thing I heard that amiibos do, actually I haven't heard this specifically, I heard the purple coins thing and then assumed that this is another thing they do, is probably tells you where some of the moons are. Again, just like purple coins, I actively don't want the game to do that. I don't want them to be told to me where they are. So for me, as a player, I am playing a game that is balanced and I think would get worse if I used amiibo in it. Same with Zelda. In Zelda, you unlock a bunch of outfits and stuff, a bunch of armor you get for free if you use amiibos. The difference, though, is that Zelda isn't a game that is poorly balanced in order to get you to not get the outfits in a reasonable amount of time without paying for them. Instead, the game is great. It's balanced perfectly. You get all kinds of money just from selling monster parts that you get all the time. There's no need to have that stuff given to you. The only reason that it is through amiibo, it seems like, is just to give people a reward for buying them in the first place. Here's the other thing about amiibos. They look cool. I mean, come on. Everybody, like, tons and tons of people have a shelf full of figurines already. Look at the popularity of fucking pop figures, and those things are stupid. But people have shelves of those things. Amiibo look cool. You can display them on your shelf. I own like 4 amiibo, and they're just all still in their packages because I like how they look. I don't care about what they do in the game. I want them anyway because they look good. So to sum it up, what I'm saying is that I think it's icky that Nintendo put DLC in Zelda where it didn't belong. They gave you DLC where previous Zelda games just gave you stuff. That is exactly the kind of thing I don't like, where they take something that used to be free, chop it out of the game, sell it to you separately. That is icky. The amiibo thing, though, I totally disagree with you. I think that those are 100% fine. Unless Nintendo does something bad with it. If they do something shitty with it later, that's gonna be shitty. But at this point, I don't see any reason to believe that they will. Why does Xbox Live cost money? Well, so does PlayStation Plus. Okay, here's another thing, though. Another point towards Nintendo. Is right now, Xbox Live costs what? 60 bucks a year? PlayStation Plus costs 60 bucks a year? That's a lot. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, I hear that, Foxy. They're not just gonna suddenly be shitty. It will be slow and steady. I hear ya. All I can hope is that people didn't buy the Zelda DLC. Like, I think a big part of it might be, you know, a lot of it is, a lot of what decides whether they get shittier and shittier is how well it sells. You know, money talks, and guess what? I did not buy the Zelda DLC, so I did my part as a responsible citizen of video gaming. I gotta change up Mario's costume here. Mario just looked at something. What's he looking at? That's kind of what we got started talking on, Voogie, is that games now, it's like Jim Sterling has put it the way that I've been putting it for years. So that's me just saying that I've been saying this forever. It started with mobile games. The idea that, like, okay. Let's take a step back and also say, how much do you think mobile games are to blame for all of this? Microtransactions, that is. And the idea of loot boxes. I think mobile games are in large part to blame. But anyway. What I've been saying is that the perfect example of any game ever, the latest quintessential shining example of why AAA games are bad and terrible and greedy and all that, is it is a game that was good at one point in design. It's a game that is designed well, but the man took the design of the game and fucked up the balance of it and made the game a boring, grindy piece of shit in order to then sell you the idea that you don't have to play it. They sell you the game for 60 bucks, and then you find out that they've made it into a boring, grindy piece of shit so that they can tell you that you can pay them even more money for their game for you to not have to play the boring, grindy piece of shit. And yeah. That's why outside of Nintendo, I don't play new games really. Except that I am playing Destiny 2, but, you know, that's because I really liked Destiny 1. And I do really like Destiny 2 so far. People complain about the shaders. I don't even use those things. They're, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I have so many shaders right now. Have a good night, Flex. What game is what? I was just talking about Destiny 2, but the thing I was talking about where they screwed up the balance of it and then sold you back the option not to play it, most recently is Shadow of War. What about Mario Odyssey? Oh my gosh, you guys, these fucking... There's 3 purple coins left in this level. That... I just saw him. Oh, don't tease me, Mario. Don't tease me. I think I just saw them. My eyes are probably playing tricks on me. Okay, where was I just now? I was over here. There they are. Look at them. Look at them. Why is this... Why is my green screen cut off? Because I was drumming? Look at him. Oh, I think Kitten Princess knows what game we're playing. How the fuck, dude? I can't believe I saw those. Ah. Yo. I'm gonna be one of the chosen few that has all these coins. Those ones are hard. I guess I can probably get on this Bowser down here. Yeah. Oh, and there's even that right there. Yeah, buddy! Whoops. Woo! No, we were just kind of talking about this. Yeah, that's the thing, Spooky, is that, like, fucking Dark Souls has to be the exception to every rule. I don't really care about the DLC in Dark Souls, honestly. I could take it or leave it. Everybody's like, it's the best part. I don't know. Whatever. It was fine. Artorias was a really great boss. Calamite was a really great boss. Like, yeah. Magus was a great boss. The thing, what I'm getting at is that the part of the game that they sold to you as DLC was great. I just don't care that it's part of Dark Souls 1. Fucking put it in Dark Souls 2 then. But Dash, it doesn't add up with the story. Well then, change it. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying that I'm not married to it being part of the game. It just doesn't matter that much to me. DLC was the best part of 2. I never did the DLC in 2 or 3. Like, look at Demon Souls. There's more story they could tell in Demon Souls. They could, but the game's already perfect. However, Bloodborne DLC is really, really good, though. I think the Bloodborne DLC is totally like a necessary part of the game. And unfortunately, like, the way that the DLC is in Bloodborne makes it seem like it's intentionally part of the game from the start, which means that it's quality, but also means that it should have been in the goddamn game. So that kind of sucks. But at the same time, Bloodborne's the best game ever, so it deserves it. I don't know. All right, we're on our last purple coins, and this place only has 50. And we only need like 9 more of them, but when I say that it only has 50, that means that it's a small area that they're probably gonna be pretty easy to find in. All right. Oh, I didn't fucking buy the things in the kingdom. We gotta go back for a second. Squeaky shoe season again? What? Wait a second, you were just watching baseball. And also it's winter, doesn't that mean it's football season? When does it stop? Oh, I would kick your ass in Bloodborne, Spooky. But actually, I don't have PlayStation Plus. Basketball goes until June? Wow. I also heard that Assassin's Creed Origins has four different DRM programs running at once. If you include Steam, which is a form of DRM. It's got Steam, Uplay, Denuvo, and a new thing. That's how many things are making sure that you bought your game. Ubisoft doesn't fucking trust you. Ubisoft hates you. Remember that. Remember that. Ubisoft hates you. They think you're all just a bunch of filthy little stealers. Just a filthy bunch of lying cheaters. That's what they think. That's right, Seb. Hashtag fuck Ubisoft. People also wouldn't have to steal their games if they didn't have as much DRM on them. Like, a lot of the time, people pirate games because DRM is a pain in the ass. And if you pirate the game, you get DRM, companies think, is a way to stop people from pirating the game, but really, all it does is it means that the pirated version of the game, the cracked version of the game, is better. Because it doesn't have all that bullshit. DRM makes people want to pirate the game. Because of that. It's just the most backwards ass thing. Unless it's Steam. Yeah, exactly, Neener. Unless it's Steam. Steam is the weird, just bizarre outlier on how to be a service that is technically DRM. Because it's actually a service that provides you with some nice benefit. Xbox One X is out on the 7th? I thought it was already out. I don't fucking care. Yeah, so your Xbox One that they sold you isn't good enough. So you need to buy a new console. That's stupid. Same with the PS4 Pro. I don't have that shit. Fuck that. I already bought a PS4. I bought a gaming PC 6 years ago, and Nicole is still happily using it. What it is good for is that if somebody gets into the PS4 now, or the Xbox now, then they can get a more powerful version of it. But at the same time... they should instead just be able to get a cheaper PS4. What are you talking about? Well, slim models have always been a thing. We were talking about this earlier, I think. Slim models have always been a thing since the PS1. I guess since the Game Boy Pocket, if you want to go way back. Yeah, Game Boy Pocket was like the first slim model. And the DSi, DSXL, yeah. Handhelds are different though. They're way less expensive. And yeah, I'm glad you're here to point the finger at Nintendo, Foxy, because it is good to think about. It is good to keep yourself in check by constantly questioning the things that, you know, that you think can do no wrong. But I again disagree. Nintendo has never released a new version of a console that is more powerful than the previous. The closest thing they've ever done to that is the new 3DS. But handhelds are slightly different because they're cheaper. And it adds a little bit more functionality than just being more powerful. It has the right analog stick and 2 more shoulder. They have released a streamlined Wii. That's not the same thing. I'm not talking about slim models. I'm talking about the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X which are more powerful versions of the systems. The same system, but more powerful. They never released a Wii that was more powerful. They never released a Wii that was HD. I know, it's a fucking nub, yeah. I have a new 2DS XL because the thing is, I didn't get it because I needed to have the latest Nintendo handheld. I got it, fuck! I got it because I wanted to stream DS games, and I thought, you know, I'm buying a new DS so that I can stream DS games. Might as well just get the latest model. And I'm really glad I did because I love the feel of the new 2DS XL. The buttons feel nice because they're flat, and they're flat, kind of large, and a little more spread apart than they are on my 3DS. So yeah. The game is hidden, which I kind of don't like, but it's neat. They put the game under one of those flaps. Yeah, the Virtual Console has new options. It has Super Nintendo on it. You can't get Super Nintendo games on a regular 3DS. You didn't like the DS, Kitten Princess? I don't like two screens. I think two screens with a touchscreen is stupid, but the games on it are killer. You have to unscrew it. What? On the, I'm just saying on the new 2DS XL, I can show you. It's kind of neat. The game and the SD card are in a flap down here. Come on. So, right there is your game card. And there is your SD card slot. So that's neat. And then I like the look of it too, the trim. This texture feels really nice. Like this actually has a bump to it. I love how it feels. Little Nintendo on the corner. Yeah. And then, yeah. In the system, I love the feeling of these buttons. I don't like this nub. You're right, that nub is terrible. It's stupid. I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway. Let's get a transition here. You have the Zelda-themed 3DS? I have the Link Between Worlds 3DS XL that has the big Triforce on it. Like, it's just gold, and then there's a lighter gold Triforce. I think that looked really neat, and I got that. I'm a sucker for handhelds. You have no money for anything. The capture card 3DS was certainly a plunge. Yeah, Neener, I have the same one, I think. It's an XL, yeah? And it's just gold, but then there's a big, lighter gold Triforce on the face of it. Yep. Yeah, that's the same one I had. It was great. But now I use this one. I still haven't transferred my data from that one to this one, though. But yeah, I tend to dump a lot of money into this stream with like expensive mic and all this equipment that I want it to look good with. Look and sound as good as it can. And hey, if you want to stream DS, you gotta take a plunge. So how many more are there? 6. Yeah, I don't use the 3D. I don't use the 3D. That's why I got the new 2DS XL. Because I don't care about the 3D at all. But like the original 2DS was the dumbest, stupidest looking thing ever. So I didn't care about that. It's cheap though. The 2DS, the regular 2DS is fucking cheap, dude. But yeah, the XL looks and feels great. Oh, hi. What's that down there? Alright, hang on. There was another place we could get into. Right. I can kind of see that, what you're saying, Foxy, yeah. Someone who's never seen or played a handheld before. Ooh, I see some purples up there. Ooh, yeah, time for the music to get ripping. Oh, I see all 6. Look at that. There's 3 right there, there's 3 up there. I think it's 3 up there. They're not gonna put 2 and 1 separate. Alright. You know what this kind of reminds me of is like an area in Final Fantasy. Where like it's all magma-y, but then there's walls that go up to also just magma-y, but it's out of bounds. Kind of Zelda-y too. I don't think we can make that jump. Yep. Yeah, the flip is great. This doesn't sound like a Sonic level. This doesn't look like a Sonic level. I take offense to your comparison. Disliked about the new Zelda was how they chose to design the Master Sword. It's not that useful. Are you kidding? Hey, Coffee Hops. I used the Master Sword every minute that I could in that game. It was easily the best weapon. It regenerated. People are like, it only does 30 damage. It's not very good. It Fucking 30 is plenty for a one-handed weapon that will recharge after 10 minutes. 30's plenty. Plus, if you're fighting the hardest enemies in the game, like the Guardians, it does 60 and never breaks, basically. Master Sword was 100% easily, no contest, the best weapon in the game. Yeah, like, its damage isn't as much as other weapons, but what I'm saying is that it is a one-handed weapon that does 30, which is decent. It's more than decent. And it regenerates. So basically, I used the Master Sword immediately when it was available, always. It was my main go-to weapon, and when it broke, I used other weapons that may have been more powerful until the Master Sword was back. I never got the whole thing of people like, I don't want to use my good weapons because they'll break. Fucking use them! People complain... Oh god. People complain, A, that their weapons break too fast, and B, that their inventory is always full. It's like, well, which fucking is it? Because if your inventory is always full, then it doesn't sound like your weapons breaking is that big of a problem. We need to get down there. Are there flying dry bones up here? Any? Anyone at all? Whoa! What's this? Oh yeah, okay. Why does this have a little pink bow on it? Maybe that's like a secret later? That's what I did a lot, Neener. I would... Like, it was so satisfying every time to whack a guy with like a critical, with like when your weapon broke on a dude and it blasted them back and they dropped their weapon, and then you took their weapon and beat them to death with it, and then beat all their friends to death with it, and then they all dropped their weapons, so you just take your weapon that you just beat them all to death with, toss it away, pick your favorite out of the shit they just dropped and keep it for later. Such fucking fun game design. Man, it's crazy to me that people don't like it, or that like, everybody has different opinions, but it was like so divisive. It's crazy to me that so many people act like act like they don't understand the game flow of it and complain about it, even though their complaints are, like I was saying earlier, contradictory, where they seem to both be annoyed that their weapons are breaking and be annoyed that their inventory is full. They talk about losing their good weapons or their good weapons breaking, despite the fact that there are literally infinite good weapons in the game. I think, okay, so if you think that the Master Sword is underpowered, then the very least I think it could do or be useful for, and I guess I understand if you're saying that this is a lame use for the Master Sword, but it would be good to use against, like, when you get attacked by a pack of default bokoblins, you know? And you're like, well, these things aren't going to drop a good piece of weapon, so I don't really want to use a 50 power weapon on them. I just did anyway, because it didn't matter, because the thing wouldn't break, and I have 5 more 50 power weapons in my inventory at any time. But, you know, you could just use the regenerating Master Sword against those guys. But in that case, if that is what you're doing, then, yeah, I agree, that's a lame use for the Master Sword. Alright. I'm getting those blues. Here we go. This isn't happening. I think I've already talked about it while playing this game, so it might be old news or it might get annoying, but do you guys know what my complaints about Breath of the Wild are? Because I've only recently realized it. Been able to internalize exactly what it is about Breath of the Wild that I don't think is super great. Let's go. And that is that I like games where when I beat it, I go, that was fun, let's do it again. I really, like, to me, replay value is a quality single-player fun campaign that's of a reasonable length that after I'm done with, I can play it again. Breath of the Wild, on the other hand, I finished it and I don't really want to play it again because there's too much stuff. Yeah, Coffee Ops knows what I'm talking about. There's too much there. It's intimidating, the idea of starting over. I don't really want to play my current file of Zelda anymore because I beat it. I already did all the stuff. But I don't want to start over because there's too much stuff to do that I don't really want to do again. All of the shrines were fun once, but they're not, I don't think that they're really all that fun twice. All the Korok seeds were really fun to discover once. I don't really want to go collect all of those another time, though. I thought the shrines were fun the first time. I enjoyed all of the shrines the first time, except the motion-controlled ones. But I don't really want to do them again. I especially don't want to, like, find them all again. So, yeah. You know what, though, how I should think about it is that I mean, it's just a certain kind of game. I just gotta remember that Breath of the Wild is not like Zelda 1. It's not like A Link to the Past. Instead, it's more like a game like The Witness or Fez, where the initial discovery of everything is the best part of it. And the first time you play it, it just blows your mind and it's like, wow, and you just want to talk to people about it and all that kind of stuff, you know? Such a fun, cool thing that really blows you away as you play it. However, you've already discovered it, and so it's not like super great to play a second time. Have you guys played Fez? It's so fucking good. But is it all that good a second time? Maybe. Have you played The Witness? It's like one of the best games ever. Is it one of the best games ever a second time? It's good. Still fun. Some of the puzzles will get you a second time. Yeah, Fez was so good. That's one of the most fun times I've ever had playing a game, was playing through Fez the first time. God, this game's fun. And okay, the reason I was talking about Breath of the Wild that way is that I'm worried that this game's going to be the same way for me. There's too many moons, and none of them are particularly challenging enough for me to see myself playing this game another time. Unless I just do the main quest, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, people don't like the developer of Fez. Fez was made by Phil Fish, and everybody acts like like he's an asshole, even though nobody's ever talked to him. Yeah. Yeah, Phil Fish seems totally fine to me. Like, I would love to just talk to that guy. If you gave me a choice of, like, people to meet, if I was able to meet and have an actual conversation with people who are alive, Phil Fish is honestly one of the first people I would want to have a real conversation with. Oh, there's a space helmet here. Give it to me. Yeah. But yeah, people seem to have their issues with all kinds of developers. Like, I've heard people talk shit about Jonathan Blow for being pretentious, but it's like, have you fucking played The Witness? It would take an actual genius to design that game. The guy is a fucking genius. And he's like programming his own compiler right now, and it's incredible. And I've been watching his streams lately. He streams on Twitch, if you don't know. If you guys don't know, let me let you in on a secret, okay? The secret is that Jonathan Blow streams on Twitch. And I think that's his Twitch name. If you want to go check him out, the guy's a fucking genius. And it's really interesting to, his streams are really interesting and great. Oh yeah, John Romero, I feel like, was one of the earlier people who I feel like people gave a lot of shit. Okay, so here we are at the dark side of the moon. So, by the way, we did it! We got all the purple coins! We got every purple coin in the game. Let's go. Yeah, well, right. That's exactly the kind of thing, Neener Wiener, is that, like, sure, maybe John Romero is, like, cocky, But have you played Doom? It's like the game is perfect. Okay. There's still another power moon here. We did this place. What did I miss? Oh, look at that. All right, here we go. So yeah, now here we are on the dark side of the moon. We'll see you on the dark side of the moon. This place is hard. It's time for this game to get challenging. Damn it. Yep. But yeah, Coffee Hops. You said you watched Naysayer. I'm curious because of that. Because you referred to him by his Twitch name and not J-Blow, I'm curious. You know he made The Witness and Braid, right? Ah, you know. Why am I even asking? Also, can I be real? I can. I'm gonna be real with you guys for a second. Have you guys played The Witness? It was the best game to come out last year. It was so fucking good. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had in video games. Damn it! The Witness is, like, honestly, playing that game for the first time was one of the best things I have ever done in video games. It was just such a profound experience playing that game. It's so good. I don't have my hat! That's right, this place is hard. Okay, we're not interested in that. We are interested in this. So we get that to shoot. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, and I don't even, like, most of the time I don't need to. Like, even if I do really disagree with somebody's art, I don't even feel like I need to. Well, maybe it just means that I've already separated it, but I just feel like it's just like, well, the artwork is still great. It's like there's a Magic the Gathering artist named Harold McNeil. The guy drew, or he painted artwork for Magic the Gathering. But it turned out the guy is like a weird, racist weirdo. And some people are like really against the idea that Wizards used his artwork and stuff. But nah, Foxy, I also disagree with what you're saying. I mean, okay, here's what I mean. You can disagree with separating the art from the artist, sure. But I think the analogy of politics to politicians is not good, not apt. There we go. Yeah! No, that's fine. I'm not trying to change your mind. We're just having a discussion. Yes, I had been to that area before Spooky. However, I did not get that bullet before, or I did not get that moon before. There were 3 moons in here total. So, have we done everything here? Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah, this whole place is great, Neener Wiener. It's just like a ton of really hard shit. And this is why I was talking about it with Super Princess Peach, where it's like, what's the deal, Nintendo? They make this whole game that's like really kind of disappointingly easy, and then after you beat Bowser and after the credits roll, then they're finally like, okay, check this shit out. And they give you all the hard stuff. I think we did everything here. Yep. Okay, we already did this part. I don't think I came down here. There's also lots of this kind of stuff down here. Yeah, Foxy, I believe this kingdom is not accessible until after you've defeated Bowser. No, that's a big thing, Neener Wiener, probably. They're catering to both people who, they're catering to both casuals, but then also offering something at the end for the people who want it. So somebody who would be scared off by difficulty is, you know, gets to see the credits roll and say that was a good game, and then the people who want more get more, and it appeals to everybody, but it kind of doesn't. It makes the game a little boring for people like me. Where it's like, I don't even know what they're asking me to... Oh, okay. I now understand the challenge. Ugh. I'm probably going to need to come back as well. And I can't clear this stuff because you need your hat to clear stuff. Oh, he's just saying that he thinks that you're probably right about Nintendo not wanting to scare off their audience. Okay, I can probably just long jump right off that guy's head. And then come over here, blast that guy. Yeah. See, here we go. No more bullshit. Whoa. We're done playing these things little game. Except for this part where this thing is like completely covered. Now I'm gonna go back, but first I need to blast this thing. Right, Neener Wiener, especially in this age where they don't even use a life system anymore and it's just coins. You know, it's like, they shouldn't be afraid to challenge people. Oh, what? There's platform here, I guess. Okay, great. Cool. Okay. That actually helped. I don't know how far this platform goes. Yeah. I bet those just connect right there. Okay, what do we got? Oh, this looks like a pretty big open area. Ah! There we go. No, I just walked on a little piece of it. Fuck. Yeah, I really hate the term NES hard. You know when people say that? It's NES hard? Eh. I mean, I guess I don't really hate it because it's like, I don't have like a super specific reason that it's offensive. I guess what I hate is that people seem to say it as a problem. Usually, fucking depth perception, man. I don't have a fucking shadow to match up to these guys. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the time people complain that something is NES hard, and it's like, I don't know. No! Alright, no more bullshit. We come out here, we long jump, boom. Fuck that guy. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Now I'm missing health already, though. This shit's hard, man. What? Whatever. I think it's a lot of it. I feel like is not that. With Nintendo, it might be a little bit different than what I'm about to say. But I feel like with a lot of people, it's not necessarily that they just expect a victory to be given. It's that like companies don't want to pay to develop game content that not everybody will see. Which is also why we don't get secrets anymore. Because why waste all that time and money developing something that only 10% of your player base is going to see? Fuck, dude, it's hard to hit these things without a shadow to look at. I don't know why sometimes I hit that thing and sometimes I don't. Fuck! That's what I'm thinking, Neener Wiener. Like, make this be... Well, okay, I feel like the whole game was easy, 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 and then it was this. And I feel like this is a good last world. It would be cool if the last world was this hard, but it would be a lot cooler if the rest of the game ramped up to this difficulty. You know? I feel like it's just sudden. The whole rest of the game was just to get me used to the controls. Not to actually give me a challenge. There we go. Okay, this isn't that hard. Fuck! God damn it. Well, Fox, yeah, I think children can enjoy a game that's hard. I think that's exactly the problem, is that kind of thinking. You're acting like a difficult game is not able to be enjoyed by somebody who is not good at the game. But of course they're not good at the game. They haven't played it yet. When I was a kid, you know how much Super Mario Bros. I played? Never beat it. As a kid, I never beat Mario Bros. I never beat Mario 3. But I played them all the time. Attention span and maturity to die repeatedly? Yeah. Whoa. Fucking, alright, this is my chance. Just jump, just exploit iframes. There we go. Contra Hardcore? Oh, I played a ton of Contra when I was a kid. Yeah, I played Contra all the time as a kid. Never got past the 3rd level, I don't think. No, I got to the 4th level. I never got to the end of the 4th level. That's as far as I got. And that was probably with the 30 lives cheat. Probably. Loved that game as a kid. One of my favorites. Just making sure I got everything there. So I agree with you, Foxy, that, you know, there should be easier games for kids. Sure. I just think that, I'm not asking for the game to be designed for me right now specifically, but what I'm saying is that kids can enjoy easy games. Kids get to play a video game. I mean, when you were a kid, playing a video game was playing a video game. It wasn't, you know, it was just always great. At least it was for me. It didn't really matter what I was playing. I played Final Fantasy. I didn't have a memory card when I was a kid, and I would start a new game on Final Fantasy VII every day. I eventually got a memory card, but I can't tell you how many times I started a new game on Final Fantasy VII and played through the beginning. The idea of progress doesn't really matter to a kid. To a kid super, you know, so young that they're not going to do very well at the game. And yeah, I think that the game should start out, but yes, I do think that the first few levels should be easier. You know, the first few levels of this game are just right because it's a low part of the difficulty curve. I think the stuff that's like this, I think the really hard parts like this though, should come sooner. My problem with this game's difficulty curve is not that it doesn't go high enough for me specifically or anything like that. It's that the difficulty curve should be a curve, but instead it's down here, credits roll right here, and then it's this, you know? Just be modes? That doesn't really work with the Mario game, though. One for elitists? I have never claimed not to be an elitist. But yeah, that's just my whole thing. I would like it if there was more of a curve and if the game got more difficult as it went, instead of just having hard levels at the end. I don't think that if the game was overall harder, it would be worse for kids, because kids love video games and they play them all the time no matter what. I don't think difficulty levels work for Mario, but if you think that there should just be an easier game so that a kid can beat it, well, that doesn't have to be Mario, though, because, well, it doesn't have to be the next big 3D Mario game. You know, Mario 64. Pretty hard game. Some of the stars are very hard. Not super hard, though. Mario Sunshine was a hard fucking game. Mario Galaxy had some really tough stars. You know, this is the series that this is. And so, if you do want to make one that's specifically more kid-friendly, you shouldn't toad it as the spiritual successor to Mario 64, which they have in this game. Mario is not for kids. You're just wrong about this. Nintendo has always been a family company, and they've always known that difficulty is rewarding. Like I said, Super Mario Bros. For the NES is a hard game. And as a kid, I never beat it. But it was one of my first choices to play games, always, because it was the most fun. Mario 2? That game is so fucking hard, I can barely beat it now. Okay, where are the rest of these fruits? Yeah, Mario 3 is a good example of just absolute perfect design as far as difficulty curve. I do think Super Mario Bros. Original also pretty perfect on the difficulty curve. But yeah, Mario 3, man, just a 10 out of 10 game all around. Okay, I think we need to break some blocks to get the rest of the fruits here. So let's drop Yoshi, grab this thing, and start destroying stuff. Oh boy, okay, here we go. We aren't talking about classic Mario. Can you all please start differentiating your childhood nostalgia from the current market? Okay. All right, Foxy. I've done that now. Families with children should have games that have a difficulty curve. I'm complaining about this game being easy, 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 then it's hard. As opposed to easy, a little less easy, a little less easy, medium, kinda hard, hard, then it's over. It's also not childhood nostalgia. I'm talking about a game that I never beat as a kid, but I liked it anyway. But now as an adult, I can actually continue to beat it. As an adult, I can actually play it, and I can beat it, and I still enjoy it as an adult. I enjoy it more, in fact. Nintendo is not a company that makes games for kids. You're saying this yourself. They are a game that's... they're a company that makes games for families with kids, like you said. Kids enjoy games that are difficult. The thing that I think that we're disagreeing on is that you seem to think that kids don't like games that they can't beat. Also, we aren't talking about classic Mario. You're saying that I am only arguing about Super Mario Bros. And Mario 3. I have also brought up Mario 64 and Sunshine and Galaxy as all games that do difficulty curve better than this one. Sunshine wasn't hard! Foxy, do you stream? I would like to. I would love to see you play Sunshine. That game was fucking brutal. That game was, it is so hard, that game. That is like the hardest game, Mario game. Oh, you guys are fucking just trolling me. Now, some of the difficulty of Mario Sunshine is because the controls aren't as good as Mario 64. You know, I'll put that out there. Mario Sunshine is not as good as Mario 64, and some of the difficulty is a little unfair because the controls aren't as good. That's part of it. Alright, we got both the Yoshi things there. I think I know what that thing was telling me. This one I believe I already screen capped. Yeah. I got that one. Oh, there's certainly challenging games for people who want challenging games. Most certainly. Did I go in there? Oh, yeah, Foxy, that's a different thing. Certainly. Okay, if you want to talk about those people, yes, Foxy. There are, like, the conversation that we're having about the difficulty of Mario Odyssey isn't that it's not made for me because it's not hard enough because I only play hard games. That's not what I'm complaining about. This whole conversation started with the complaint that this game has no difficulty curve. This game is 100% easy up through the credits until you get to the dark side of the moon where it is hard. That's where this conversation started. This game has no difficulty curve. I think the game is too easy. This one, I love the dark side of the moon. I love the part that I'm on right now. The part I'm on right now is fantastic. I'm just saying the game has no difficulty curve. It goes straight from being too easy for the end of the game to being really fun and really Okay, Foxy, I understand what you said. What I was talking about there is the fact that Mario, including games like Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, both the Mario Galaxies, those are games that had solid, well-designed difficulty curves. The reason that I think that Mario should be a game that has a difficulty curve that gets challenging at the end is because that's how Mario games have always been. And that's not exactly one of those design elements that you want to change. You know, yeah, games should be different from each other. This game is way different from other Mario games. But hang on, we gotta wait for this thing this time. Yeah, TikTok clock is really hard. Yeah, 64 didn't get hard until the very end, and that's exactly what I'm saying. It had a difficulty curve, though. You know, Dire Dire Docks was more difficult than Bob-omb Battlefield. And that's what we're saying. It's not about the overall difficulty. I'm talking about a curve. I am doing so poorly here. I'm just messing this up all over the place. Uh-oh. This is in a really bad spot. Okay, great. No! Oh, jeez. Depth perception, you've failed me again. No! Wait, we gotta wait a second. Okay. Because otherwise, jeez. Otherwise, that thing's right in the way. Whoops. Oh, shit. I'm dead, but I can get that. Maybe we're fine? Oh, we're fine. Look at that. And again, to bring this all the way back around to what my actual complaint about Mario Odyssey is not even so much that the game doesn't have a difficulty curve. It's just that there are so many moons. And so the low, flat lack of difficulty curve is kind of made a little bit worse by the fact that there's so much of those moons. That Castlevania mod. Which one? I think I saw somebody playing like a Castlevania Doom or something. No, that's not what it is. No. Completely different. Sorry, completely different. I did hear about some kind of Castlevania mod, though. I don't know what it is. Yes, Master Knives. That's what I saw earlier today. I was looking at YouTube, and I didn't watch it, but I saw Cinemassacre had a thing about a new Castlevania mod. I might already have that picture, but okay. When does Mario Rabbids XCOM come out? Oh, that came out a while ago. It came out in August, I think. I played it a few times. It kept putting me to sleep because it's so damn, like, quiet and soothing. It's just like a quiet, relaxing game. And I play it for an hour and I'm like, now I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed. It's 11:30 p.m. Shit. I was supposed to play Silent Hill 2 with Nicole tonight. I'm going to play through it again, but with Nicole this time. But not on stream. We're going to do it together. So that we can talk about it. And just so that she can appreciate how awesome it is. Yeah, that's true, Neener. Save, I guess? Look how happy Mario is that we're saving the game. He's stoked. Alright. It's late. What is this? No. It's late and I have to pee. Fucking, there we go. Wait a second, that power line wasn't always there, was it? Like while I was in the middle of the boss gauntlet? What? Wait, these guys are here again? I already did this. All right. I really got to go to the bathroom. But also, it's 11:30. It's late. It's about the time that I am done streaming. It's a half hour past. So I am just going to find somebody to host. And let's raid somebody, yeah? There's chat happening. Let's find somebody who's streaming. And let's go crash their party. Who do we got? We got, Who is that? Sometimes I follow people and I don't know. Let's go raid Skin Teen. Well, not raid. Don't do a raid thing. She's a bigger streamer. It'll be embarrassing if 2 people say a raid message. So, bye. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. Say hi to Skin Teen for me. Bye.